in all this time that
Yeah.
we haven't been talking,
Yeah.
I've changed a little bit my mentality about girls.
Interesting.
I am a little far away of the, I don't know, Andrew Tate mentality, those kind of things.
And you are getting away from Andrew Tate or closer to Andrew Tate?
Away, away.
Away. Okay, that's an interesting way. By the way, we're already recording, so it's so far so cool. We can get started. Okay. Why Andrew Tate is full of shit. That's an interesting way to start. So
Well,
tell us, Maximo, what do you think Andrew Tate is a scam?
I'm not talking exactly Andrew Tate about the mentality, about
Yeah.
all those things, about the red pill, all those things.
Yeah.
I think those are like hateness to the opposite gender. I think even in or even sometimes, for example, in all the philosophies about seduction, about the gears, about it's a lot of hateness. I feel a lot of resentments, regardless.
Yeah, yeah. I think that this what happened is that it's easier to blame other people. So for this movement to get more traction, the easy way is just say, "Oh, women are the problem," right?
Yes, I think that makes you more unhappiness because
Yeah, agree,
if
agree.
you have love for the opposite sex, that you will receive the same. I think we sometimes when we are so lonely, when we are maybe so single without sex, you start to create like sicknesses in your mind, like
Like mental
issues in your
disorders, right?
like mental disorders, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
I feel a lot of guys in this generation for all those movements about the gears, about for example, the gears are in this way, the gears want your money, the gears want you.
And by the way, let's try to make a little pause there because when they say the girls are like this, they always refer to the only girls that they see online. But there are plenty of girls that they are not even posting online.
Yes, and also sometimes we forget that we have sisters with us, mothers with us.
Yeah.
Those
Yes, true, true.
everyone everyone is near to a sister, to a good
Yeah.
gears. There are a lot of good gears.
You sound like a mature person now, Maxio. What have you been eating these days?
I think I stopped to consume all those kind of contents, and sometimes when a guy starts to talk like I was talking time ago, I feel wow, that's too much hate. So
Yeah.
I think the gears start to love to a man that love that doesn't have too much hate. I think even if we are more friendly and we delete all those disorder mental, we will have more chances with gears. I think it's very complex, but it's
No, I got you. I got you. I'm going to do something that will be politically incorrect to do, but I'm going to compare women with lot of land, con terrenos. Voy a comparar a las mujeres con los terrenos, okay? So it's like people say always, oh, apartments, houses are expensive. Yeah, they are expensive here in Lima, right? But if you go to the countryside or to small cities, the houses and apartments are cheap. I would say the same happen with women. It's like when men complain about women, they only complain about the women that are showing off, promoting themselves on social media, but they never talk about the woman that is working hard every day and she don't even have like good social media.
yes, yes. I think we should change that things like men.
Yeah,
And the
that's
men start to get a lot of hate when feel so lonely, I think. When you have company, when you have friends, gear friends gears, and when you start to clean all those topics about hate, because uh, all the philosophy of Andrew Tate, 50 or 60% is full hate, I think. Maybe there are short, big, small truths, small truths, but everyone want to progress. Everyone, like
yes.
men, like women. Obviously, when you are knowing a guy or a girl, it's better if has more money. It's better if has more skills. But that's normal. That's human. That don't makes
It's like
you
a man trying to find a lady that looks good, right? Like oh,
right, right.
like we all like want to look for our benefit.
Yeah, it's natural, and we haven't been thinking that they are the demons or those kind of things. common sense. And also, obviously, like a human, everyone has loyalty. Eh,
You
It's
know, Maximo, what you're saying is kind of a good message. Could you say it in Spanish in 1 minute and I put the speaker so we can record it? Can you do it? Because it's good shit what you're saying, by the way. Do you mind? Yeah,
well,
give me a second. I will help you. I will help you. Let's try to do just like a little recording because honestly, Maximo, I think what we are doing here, we can get something powerful. You know, you are a guy that you don't have creativity, but when you get creativity, you get good shit. You know, so that's why this is a good moment. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ok, Máximo, ¿puedes decir algo ahí?
bueno, yo
Yo,
creo que,
ahorita sale, vamos a salir, vamos a salir. Give me a second. Tenemos que hacer esto, pero va a ser verdad. A ver, ahí viene. Estimados, estamos acá con el señor Máximo, este hombre sensual que ven acá, sí, este hombre sensual Máximo, y va a dar un mensaje sobre la gente que sigue a Andrew Tate. Así que, ¿cuál es tu mensaje, Máximo?
bueno, yo creo que eso es puro odio. Yo creo que a veces los hombres cuando están con mucha soledad, lo que hace es que crea desórdenes mentales y el 60% de la mentalidad, de esas mentalidades, lamentablemente en la generación se está metiendo. O sea, un hombre con odio, un hombre odiando el género opuesto, nunca va a tener tanta suerte o felicidad como alguien que ni siquiera tiene esos desórdenes, que está lleno de amor. Las mujeres ven cuando tú eres sano, las mujeres ven cuando tú tienes la mente clara, sin problemas y se
Que no
acercan a
sean
ti.
perdedores. Que no sean
Yo creo,
perdedores.
exacto, y además es sentido común, tanto hombres como mujeres quieren estar con algo mejor, quieren tener mejor dinero,
Todos
mejor
somos
habilidad.
interesados.
Todos somos humanos interesados y a la vez todos somos o todos tenemos miedos y todos tenemos lealtad también a alguien que nos ha ayudado. Entonces, ¿por qué estar tan desconfiado? ¿Por qué tanto estigmatizarla a la mujer diciendo que es un demonio? Cuando todos tenemos defectos y virtudes, o sea, al fin y al cabo, todos somos personas, ¿no? Entonces, ¿por qué
Profundo.
llenarnos Ese sería mi mensaje.
Profundo. Así que ya sabe acá el mensaje del gran Máximo. A todo esto, eres un ingeniero de minas. Ay, mira cómo, ok, me pasó ingeniero, habla muy bien, es un buen speaker. Y lo último para cerrar este mensaje es que todos se quejan de las mujeres, pero solamente se fijan en las mujeres que postean online. Hay muchas chicas trabajadoras que nadie las conoce y suelen ser las mejores, así que es bueno investigar un poquito más. Se despidan con Balta y gran Máximo. Estamos haciendo una llamada en inglés, pero teníamos que traducir eso porque era mucha sabiduría. Se despide
Sí,
ustedes el gran Máximo. Bendiciones a todos. Seguimos allá. Okay, Máximo, that was good shit, huh? Good shit. Okay, so give me a second. I need to do this shit because your message was deep. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me put back through.
I feel a lot of that feeling because
Okay,
I am very far away of those kind of content. Well, and I felt that when you are the opposite, when you are more a love guy, a friendly guy, you delete all those problems, you will have more chances, or you will have better relationships, and also more happiness because everything is about to have happiness and I don't know, good relation that gives you value in your life.
By the way, I think a lot of people are missing like real life experiences, right? So when you check like social media, you check like the best of the best or the worst of the worst. So you don't check the regular middle conversation with a lady. So if everybody's doing that at the same time, now the regular conversation becomes boring and people stop having them.
Yes, yes. And
Interesting.
also, uh, you like a man, you should have some kind of rules. For example, I think when you see when you see too much in a photography to a girl, you decrease your power. I think while you are seeing her more, you put her more
Yeah, in a
up
pedestal, right?
in
In
a
a
pedestal.
pedestal. Yeah, by
For
the way,
example,
I found that, but continue, but I like that shit. Yeah.
when I was single a bit time ago, well, I always avoid to see her, even in a normal photograph, even in a
Uh,
selfie, even his face. I try to don't see her. It's like it's better if it doesn't have profile photography. I think because when you see her too much in a picture, it's like you start to create some kind of I don't know, it's divine blessing, divine beautifulness.
Maybe
It's
you
too
increase
much.
the stress, right? Because now you think, oh, eventually I will see her in real life, and it's like more tension. The when you put your attention too much in something, now it's like more tension is created.
Yes, yes. So I think that is good. When you are in a social media, you try to avoid to see her too much in a photography,
The
even his
pictures.
post,
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
even his post, and also that is good because when you answer a normal post, a post that, for example, the pet, his family, is more has more chances to talk more. But if you answer a normal post like his face, you cannot start a conversation with that post. It's very complex. But
Yes,
if
that's
you,
true. That's why I always like the idea of starting from WhatsApp, not from Instagram, because from Instagram tends to happen that thing, like, oh, I start liking the picture. Oh, you didn't like that picture. So all that bullshit that appear when you do like the Instagram. Do you don't use Instagram, right, Maximo?
no, no, I don't use.
Yeah, that's the me neither. Like, I have an Instagram. You know what I did? I connect my Facebook with my Instagram. So when I post on Facebook, automatically goes to Instagram. I don't need to enter to Instagram.
Yes, I think Instagram is very. I don't know. Maybe I am old. I am too old.
Yeah,
Maybe
I like that shit. How old are you, Maximo?
no. I mean, maybe that is to the new generation. For
Yeah.
example,
How old are you,
15,
Maximo?
20, 23.
I like that shit.
No, but
This is
Instagram,
for the
for example,
kids. Yeah.
all this generation, 15 years old, is using Instagram more than Facebook, more than every all the other social medias.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
1000%. But what's funny when you say maybe I'm old, but this phrase comes usually when you like realize like there are things that are just distraction, and people. I mean, it's like they spend almost like a half-time job. They spend more than 20 hours per week on this just scrolling like huevonazos. You easily could get like a part-time job for that amount of hours.
Mm, yes. And also Instagram, I think is too much vanity, a lot of
Yeah,
vanity,
yeah, like a superstar, right?
like superstar social media. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the problem. So tell me, so far this week, what was something interesting for you that you have seen in Arequipa? Something new, something that caught your attention?
Well, there was a lot of storm alerts, alerta de
Yeah.
tormenta.
Okay,
Yes.
storms. When you say a storm, do you mean like rain with thunders, or what do you call storms?
Thunders, those kind of things. Since yesterday, before yesterday too. Well, that's a very complex situation. Well, I am in a good place, in a good district, so I am good, right? I am in the fourth floor. I am very up, so I don't have too much problems because there was a lot of rain too, and also there are uh, like rivers in the street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little
Like,
rivers. Yeah, it's flooding. It's like the water is accumulating.
yes, yes, the water is
Like that.
accumulating. There
Yeah,
was
that's annoying.
a lot of problems. Even in my work, gave me a virtual a
Ah,
remote
you were
work.
able to work online.
Yes, yes,
Nice.
for this situation because even there are two guys who has died here in Arequipa.
How driving?
No, for a thunder
Oh
when
shit! The thunder. Holy.
the thunder can kill you. That's amazing, and the thunder kill you,
Wow.
and that's a very sad situation, right?
I mean, what are the odds? What are the chances that a thunder can kill you? Right? I'm sure it's like 0.0000001%.
No, I was thinking in that too, but that isn't real. If you go out with your cell phone in whatever place, it's more probably that you can get because the cell phone is like a has attraction to that. For that,
Oh,
everyone here
interesting.
recommend you don't go out when that is happening. But the good thing is that happened, I don't know, 3 hours in a wind of time of 3 hours in the night,
Yeah.
the 7 to 10 p.m. more or less. And that isn't happening all days too. It's maybe that will be 5 days. I don't know, but
So
it's
it's
very
like
very
Thor was jerking off. Thor se estaba haciendo la paja en el cielo, and that all the thunders came.
yes.
Interesting.
Even a worker in my company has diet, but obviously
Oh.
though that doesn't happen in the company. That happens in in his house.
Oh, okay, okay. So the company doesn't need to cover that expense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how, okay, this is I have a curiosity now. So you have been able to do your job from your house. So do you need, I mean, do you need to be physical in your job to do your job, or most of the tasks can be do remotely?
That's complex because in mining engineering, it's better to be in real life. That is even I like to be in my house. I like the remotely work, but I think in my career it's better to be there because you are working with a lot of areas that has to be interconnected. So it's very easier to go to the office to the person in real life and say him, "Oh, please, can you explain me that? Or can you give me that information?" And also you do more networking, and also it's
The
it's
contacts. The
more
contacts.
yes, and also that
You
is
can
a
you can feel better the message, right? Because if you send an email, you can never tell the real intention behind that email.
yes. You can
Yeah.
answer again, you can question again, you can get a better answer, and also you can create ideas also talking. Even when you are in the breakfast or launching, you can be talking with your boss
And
or
they
with.
have like a little restaurant inside the company.
Yes, yes, yes. There are a lot
Eh,
of places, right? In my place is his name is Linga. In Linga, there are medio ambient, good environment, and also mm, a lot of different areas about metallurgic engineers, mining engineers, civil engineers, and and also about security, geotechnic, geotechnical engineers, and all of us we are a team. Just to Linga, just to my place. It's better to be connected with them. It's better to go exactly face his face, be
yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Mm,
Especially when you have to talk with more than one person at a time, right? You have like let's say like two or three people. Doing that by mail is annoying, but in real life, hey, let's gather the three and let's just talk, right?
yes, yes. In my work, I think it's better in real life. Maybe if you are in some area specifically that you don't need to be talking with a lot of people, maybe, but the majority of the areas you should be talking, you should be relationating with a lot. Even you need, and also, well, you need signs, right? It's easier
Yes.
to get signs in real life, and also, and you should do auditories also to
And you need to be
work.
there, right? You cannot check the
Obviously,
machine online. Yeah. You
yes,
will have to
obviously.
send like a bot with a camera to check the auditor.
Yeah, yeah, you should visit to the workers who is, for example, with the machine, with the equipment, with with the bulldozer, those kind of things. The workers, you should see them from time per time to see if he's doing good things. And I think you should be in the camp, in the area that the work is doing. It's
Yeah,
better.
yeah, I like that thing too. Yeah, and also it's like staying too much time at home is a problem, right? I can tell you, like I work from my home, so I always, what is the excuse to go out? Oh, I go to the market. Any excuse is good because if you stay too much time in in one place, you start to get tired. Even if you are not like doing a lot of things, that not moving is not healthy.
Yes, yes. And also, when in your case, you have solved that, but when you use your table to all to for example, it's better to have a room just to work because
Yes.
your brain starts to start to
Yeah.
think that that is a place to work, that isn't a place to sleep, that isn't a place to do different things. At
I
least
guess
you should have that. And if
Yeah,
you
I
are
guess the problem is a lot of people try to have the laptop in the room, right? So like they are working, but they want to relax. Then they watch pornography, ear cups. It's like they never have like a connect like work with this location, with this place.
Yes, yes. When you are in the office, I think you at least you should have that in
Yeah.
a home office.
What is a question that is going around your mind these days? Because always we have like questions, right? For example, in my case, is how can I create like micro pieces of content for a TikTok? Because for YouTube it's easy, right? For me, as do, but for TikTok, I'm thinking how to create micro pieces of content. What is a question that is around your mind these days?
Mm, well, well, exactly about the topic that I was talking earlier about the men, so much hateness to the another gender. Um, I think those kind of things, and also about the relationships. I think when you have too much relationships when you are younger or when you are like too young, you start to disfocus of your work, your studies, and sometimes
When you start too early, right?
too early. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you totally. That, by the way, I heard a video that said like three things that a man should must be careful is getting money without effort because then you waste the money. The other one was starting a relationship too early because it's like you don't know like how to handle a woman. And the last was getting power without discipline because you become a piece of shit. So what's interesting like power, women, and money.
Mm. And also, well, about this, when you have less things, I think you have more focus. When you have
Yeah.
less things, even material or unmaterial things, for example, relations, and also uh, even the social media. When you have 1 million friends in your social media,
Yeah.
very different that you just have 50 friends in your social
Yeah.
media.
By the way,
Mm,
there's a way to fix that. I found out. It's like I only check WhatsApp, so I don't check DMs, no inbox on TikTok. Because if you start checking all the time, you have a lot of nonsense not coming to your inbox or DM. But if you just check WhatsApp, usually to WhatsApp people text you that really want to work with you.
mm, yes, yes. Well, that is like my thinkings. Well, I'm not questioning too much things. No.
It's funny, you know. In my case, I always like have a question that goes to my mind, like, "What the fuck is this?" I was listening the latest Elon Musk interview. What was there was a word that he said all the time is give me a, because I think can help you. It was his phrase. Pa, 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 pa. It was limiting factor. That was his phrase all the time. The limiting factor. So somehow it's like whenever we are like producing something, there is a limiting factor, and we should focus on that. The constraint, right? The bottleneck. So many times we are doing a lot of stuff, but our focus should be basically in what is the bottleneck all the time.
For example, a normal example, a random
Okay,
example.
I will give you my example. For example, in my case, the bottleneck is sending more people to my website because if more people go to my website, there is conversion there and there is like more sales, right? It's not doing just more social media because social media you can get a lot of views, but it's like how do we convert these people into customers? What type of content have to be there, right? So, creating micro pieces of content that convert just followers into customers. That is my constraint now. I mean, I use technology, so I don't need to hire people. But in my case, that is my. I think we all have constraints in our life that we should identify.
Yes, yes. Well,
It's a nerd topic, right? Okay, Maximo. So, are you planning to come back to Lima in some months? What are your plans?
no, I don't have plans to go back.
That
Maybe
means it's
on
good,
July.
Arequipa. If you say that, means Arequipa is good.
Yes, Arequipa is a good place, and maybe I go out to Lima in July because it's my birthday, and there are a lot of birthdays in that month in my
Okay.
family, and also because maybe we have 3 days for ferias,
Yeah, yeah, holidays. Yeah, yeah. So,
holidays.
so
But that isn't mandatory. That isn't 100% sure that I will go. Maybe
so
if I have time.
you are turning 24 years old this year.
Well,
You are turning 24 years old this year. 24.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so in that moment, you can say with authority, these kids.
Well, in 24 years.
You can say, oh, these young kids, they don't understand. But well, that's nice. Well, my friend, if people want to follow you only for business purposes, they can follow you on Facebook as Maximo Agur. What is your full name on Facebook?
Máximo Agurto Macasana.
I want to thank you, Maximo, for your wisdom. You are good, my friend. I have seen your evolution like a Pikachu, you know. Like I did meet you when you were so young, but okay. I get emotional. Thank you for your time, my friend.
Thank you, Balta. See you later.
Dale, hermano. Good to see you. Dale.